Good morning. Rollers in my head. Morning tea. I figured since the girlies doing lifestyle content, daily vlog content, can stand in front of a camera and drink their morning bev, why can't I wake up in the morning, drink my morning beverage on camera? Mm. This is a complete 360 from where I've been and where my mind and mental state has been in the past couple weeks, which God is good. And we're taking a slow morning. There's rollers in my head. I just put them in. I'm gonna go sit under the dryer and let them dry, like actually dry. I've been trying out mousse a lot more lately instead of gel, and it definitely makes it shinier. I don't know if the hold is there, but I ran out of my gel anyways, so mousse it is. We'll see how long it lasts. Sensational. I did my nails. Super cute. Really nice. Don't look too close because I did them myself and they're a little but it's giving self-care. It's giving focusing on yourself. It's giving being grateful that I no longer have any bills. Like, this is great. This is wonderful. I had to get it out of my head of thinking that this is like a state of regression for me, because it's not. There's so much stuff to be grateful for that it's like amazing. It's joyful, joyous. I don't know, but it's amazing. And you know what? I'm just sitting back, working still, of course, from home. Taking my mornings as slow as I need them to be. Like, the sun is out, it's gorgeous. Grass is green. The trees, everything looks amazing. Like, there is so much for me to be grateful for. Even this tea. Even this tea. So I'm gonna go under the dryer. I'm gonna dry my hair. It doesn't have to be completely dry because I don't have to start filming what I want to film. I don't have to start filming what I need to film until a little bit later. Like, I have time to do that, so it's not an issue. I'm gonna film my crocheting updates, all of the bags that I have so far. I have a short form that I'm going to film as well for the eclairs that I've been making this weekend. It was very random. I just wanted something sweet, something easy enough to make. So I ended up making like 2 batches of eclairs this weekend. I'm gonna show you a what not to do, good bad batch versus a what to do, good batch, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's really good. I think that's it for now. For now. But of course, if I'm filming, the hair needs to be done, so I'm just gonna go under the dryer now and get back to you. Alrighty, the hair is dry. The hair is dry now. I'm just leaving it in its forms, its clumps for now, because I have to get ready to film for the second part of the short forms. There's 3. 2 of them are just on the like before after looks, and then the other one is including my yarn, like my bag that I'm making. Let me show you. These are the mini bags in this like periwinkle color, and then another one in the pink. They come in like sets. So in each of these mini bags or small bags, there's a headband, wristbands, and then like warmers. So I have one pink, one like periwinkle, cream colored one. That. And that's what that short form is going to be about, along with the transformation, of course. So yeah, I gotta do some makeup, I guess. I'm gonna separate the curls as well. But before I do that, I'm hungry. Like I'm really hungry. I started putting these rollers in my hair like noon, closer to 1, and I just finished the first parts of the short form. So I'm gonna eat. I'm hungry. And then I'm gonna get ready, and I'm gonna continue with the whole filming setup. Mexican spinach, enchilada, and rice. Oh gosh. I would have made food, but there must not have been any tofu at the market because my dad didn't come back with any. So, hmm, I'm gonna have to check it out myself one of these days. Mm. If we didn't know, I've been plant-based for like 7 years, back and forth between plant-based and pescatarian for about 7 years now. And as I've been trying to lift more, gain some more muscle, and lose some more fat, recomp basically, I've been slowly debating on incorporating meats back into my diet. Oh my gosh, whoa! It's a huge deal for me. Um, I don't know on what spectrum I'm on when it comes to making that decision fully, to be very honest with you, because I'm just not like I understand I need more protein, and that's been like the biggest like hurdle is getting enough protein. Like realistically, I would have to be eating like we'll have to be buying like 3 packs of tofu so I can get that adequate amount of protein throughout the week instead of just one. That mixed in with like tuna and other like fish and stuff and seafood, but still like that's a lot when I could just be incorporating some meats into that equation and spreading out or at least creating more variety. Also, I don't have to eat as much meat as I do tofu volume wise. So, I mean, it's a lot to consider. Personally, I feel like it would only be in the realm of just getting my protein in. Like, I'm still gonna be eating tofu, I'm still gonna be eating like seafood primarily. But if I find myself lacking or eating too many like carbs and fats compared to the proteins and I need more protein, I would probably start considering eating like chicken or turkey to just fill in that gap so I can know that I'm getting the protein that I need. Um, I've also been getting really bored of my diet. I try to be like as creative as I can, but it's just I don't it's not hitting the way that it used to. My creative juices aren't like flowing like they used to. I don't know. Like if I had like a piece of meat right now, I wouldn't be distraught. But as far as if I'm going out I don't think I would gravitate towards meat really because I love vegetables so much. For example, if I were to go to B-Dubs tomorrow and I have the choice between the wings, the boneless wings, or the cauliflower bites, I'm gonna order the cauliflower bites because that's just what I like. Same thing if there's pulled pork sandwich, but I have the option of getting like a jackfruit sandwich, I'm probably gonna go for the jackfruit sandwich. Like I'm not pressed to eat meat in that sense. It would only be to fill in the gaps where I need to get my protein in, like at the end of the day. So, I don't know. Like I don't know. Like I wouldn't be inclined to eat meat on a daily basis because I just don't trust the meat production industry in the States. It's just gross from what I've seen. It's just not. It's just not. Like it disgusts me, especially how they treat like the animals and such. Like if I were to like 100% incorporate meat back into my diet, I would have to befriend a local farmer where I've seen the meat or the animals. Sorry, I've seen the animals like grow up, how they're taken care of, how they're fed, their environment, and know exactly where they're coming from, and that the animals are happy, like happy animals, and that their butchering process isn't like cruel. Like I would have to know them and know that situation. Even hell, I would volunteer for free just to care for the animals and just see what the process is. Like I don't care. Like I would do that just so I would know that the animals that I would then be purchasing to consume were happy and they were taken care of and they weren't harmed or neglected or anything or treated with crazy shit injected inside of them. Like I can't. Stuff like that is what really deters me. Um, it's just ugh, it's scary. Like I don't want that stuff in my body, knowing how the big production of meat in this country is made. I just don't like it. I don't like the idea. It's weird. It's cruel, and I don't want that energy being consumed by me and put into my body personally. I want happy chickens, happy turkeys, happy cows. Um, I know that they're happy and they're well taken care of before I purchase them to eat. That's just me. Um, ugh, it's rough. A couple months ago, no, a couple weeks ago, my mom was making like beef for tacos, and I was like, "Oh, tacos, yum!" And I was considering making a taco for myself with the beef until I watched my mom stab the package of beef in half to open it, and then there was blood all over the counter and all over the sink and all over the. After I saw that, I was like, "No, no, no, no! I am not eating that. I'm so sorry." That turned me off so bad. Like when we all cook on Sundays, someone chops the meat, somebody boils the beans, and then somebody cleans. Sorry, somebody chops up the vegetables, boils the beans and stuff, and the water, and then somebody else cleans and prepares the meat. I almost always handle the produce and whatever needs to be done on the stove. I have not cleaned any meat, as in chicken or turkey or beef or pork, in said 7 years because it's weird to me. It's gross. Like the blood and flesh and all of that. Like it, even the smell of raw meat is like, bleh, bleh. Like I can't. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And my fiance, like for example, he eats meat, and I would love to cook for him, like cook meat for him, but I would not enjoy it, and it would probably take my appetite away to the point where we wouldn't be able to eat. Like after his food is done, like I wouldn't be able to eat. Like it's ew, ew. So, but then again, I know it would be like if we were to be on like a health journey together, I know it'd be much easier to be eating the same foods. We'd be meal prepping the same foods. But like, I don't know. I don't think I'll ever get over that aversion. Like blood and the smell of like animal flesh and meat. I'll have to figure it out. Or he'll just have to cook his own meat because I can't. Um, yeah. Life update side. Like I said in the beginning of the vlog, I feel a lot better. The past month was extremely depressing for me. I left my job and set off to embark on my entrepreneurial endeavors, which was going well until um my car was hit as I was operating it, and my car was thrown into a tree and it was totaled. And now I'm just like it was just so sad because Maddie was the perfect car, the perfect first car for me. The process of me getting her was so smooth. I walked in, told them my income, swiped my card, put the down payment, got approved for a very good interest rate for the time, and then she was mine. I drove off with her. All within a couple hours. And she's such a great car. Took good care of her. She was always washed, she was always vacuumed, cleaned, wiped down. She was never on E. I never let her get to E or past E. That was no. She was always fed. Oil change, tire rotations, alignments, always done on time because she's a used car. So it was about every 5,000 miles, which for her, I only drove her for about 10,000 miles before she was totaled. Um, I got her with 70K miles and she was totaled at like 80K miles. So almost exactly 10,000 miles driven on her within 2 years, almost 2 years. Um, I just think she deserved better, a better way out. And it was traumatizing for me, obviously, and um, the other parties involved. As of right now, everything is getting handled, filling all the paperwork out, but that was very depressing because she was mine. I worked hard for her. Um, she was meant to be mine. I believe that. Um, I'm grateful for you know the doors that she opened for me, but I had to come to terms with the fact that it was time for a change. And it was very interesting because the time that I had my car and then the car being totaled was basically almost exactly aligned with the time frame that I started that particular job and left that job. So I started that job in August of 2022, bought Maddie in November of 2022. I left that job um the end of May 2022. 2023. No, I left that job in 2024, end of May 2024, and the car was totaled like 2 weeks later in June 2024. I don't know what message that is. I don't know what message God is trying to send to me. Like, you know, if you're going to close a chapter, then the chapter is going to be closed in every way you think. Even the things that you got with that job also needs to go. Like, taking the term washing your hands of the situation quite literally, like everything, like the job and my car gone. And I'm just taking that as a sign of, literally what's to come is going to be bigger and better than what you had before. So I'm just enjoying not having any bills right now. I have a home, my car insurance are my two biggest and probably my real only bills. And those are gone because I don't have a car anymore. So any money that I make from here on out just going to me and my savings and my wedding. Because that's really the only priority that I have right now. Because the car's gone. So yeah. It's not like there's no other car in the driveway anyways. Everyone else in my house drives, so I can always ask to be driven somewhere or borrow their vehicles. Um to run mini errands. Or just run my errands when we're all together. Stuff like that. So not a big deal. I'm home, I have no kids, I have no bills. That just means living my best life. If you really want to talk about it, like I'm just living my life as a young 20 something with literally no responsibilities. There's responsibilities, of course, but I literally only have myself, my family, and my career to focus on, and that's it. And in a sense, that's kind of what I needed and what I wanted. I just didn't know that it was going to be that intense and that traumatizing, and that I would lose my car. Like I didn't know that that was all gonna come with um the new beginning part of my life. But God works in mysterious ways. And I went from being very just confused and questioning God, like, what in the world? Like, why? Why was this necessary? Into just thinking of how everything ended up turning out good, like, in the long run. And, with the things that I said before, like, I'm home, I have no other bills, I can focus on, like, literally just focus on what I need to do. And that's really it. So I just need to get used to being free. Free with no bills, you know what I'm saying? Like it's good. Like life is good. God is good. And yeah, now I have time to do content full time. I have so much stuff that I want to film today. It's insane. I'm done eating, so I'm gonna get back to that.